Hey guys, we actually decided to split up the movie review from the Mantalk because the video was way too long. Jason already left. It was after the edit. Sorry. So from now on, we're gonna keep it separate. Here's Mantalk. This question comes from Jennifer85. Her question reads, when you are seeing a guy, but he is not your boyfriend, and you ask him to get together and he says no 4 times and yes once, what does it mean if I am 1000% sure he's not seeing anyone else?
He doesn't like you.
First of all, if he's not even your boyfriend, whether he's seeing someone or not is really none of your concern.
Nope.
If you're not in a committed relationship, then don't trip. Secondly, I would say that if he says no 4 times and he says yes 1 time, that 1 time
he was drunk.
He was drunk and probably horny
stoned out of his
and
mind.
wanted you to break off a piece for him. If you want a boyfriend, then go get a boyfriend, but don't do this half crap. But I'm saying you're not allowed to trip over someone who's not your boyfriend.
Straight up.
Done.
Hey guys, Autumn here, and I think that one of the things you should discuss in the near future is the topic of blondes versus brunettes. Which one do you go for? Do you go for one?
Can I go on that one?
Yeah.
First of all, Autumn, I treat you right no matter what color your hair was.
If you take you to McDonald's, he would get the supersize. Blondes versus brunettes, what's your opinion?
Doesn't really matter.
No, girls. If the girl's hot, she's hot. Straight up. It doesn't really matter.
Some girls work one way or the other.
People assume that the bubbly personality is a blonde, and the girl that you're gonna settle down with is a brunette because they're more
Why do you think
serious
that?
in life.
I don't know.
That's what I've heard.
I mean, she does address the fact that she was a blonde and now she's a brunette, and when she was blonde, she was treated differently. And I think in a lot of situations, blondes have been kind of sexed up. I mean, a lot of the sex icons growing up and for a long time have been blondes. But I think brunette is the new blonde.
They're taking over, man.
Yeah, brunettes are coming back.
Over.
My personal preference for the longest time was brunettes, but my girlfriend is blonde, so it really depends.
We got a question from iHeart Music Qanica. Dear Ricky and Sidekicks.
Sidekicks.
Hey, iHeart Music Qanica. How do you know he's not our sidekick? Straight up.
True.
Anyway, I had a girlfriend 1.5 years ago. I broke up with her, but I regretted it right away. She was afraid I would dump her again, so she didn't want me back. She had other relationships, and now she's single again. She was totally flirting and telling me she still had feelings for me. Then we had some really awesome times together, and we kissed again, and we started talking about us as a couple again. When I finally asked her if she wanted to, she told me that she truly believes that one day we'll end up together, but that this is just not the time yet. It's annoying because now I can't really move on. I'll still have her in my mind in the future in every relationship. What do I do?
You go first. You take this first.
Okay, here's the deal. Stop being a wiener. You man up and you act like nothing's wrong and nothing bothers you. Just go on with it and just let her be her, because you have a better chance of changing the weather than changing her opinion. So don't even bother. She's
pulling you around by her jock, man. She knows that you're gonna stick around. So she says something like, "Now is not the time." Well, if now is not the time, then you live in now. You don't live in what's going to happen in the future. You don't know where you're gonna end up. So sitting around like this and like, well, I can't move on and stuff like that. Move on. You'll probably find someone better. Jason, why don't you have anything to say about this?
From personal experience regarding this question, because it's happened to me. Yeah, and it's still happening to me.
Yeah, this kid.
So he was taking text messages from her last night and crying about it.
The girl is in love with the idea of what you are or what you will be with her. Not the fact that she's in love with you specifically.
That was good.
They're so proud of themselves.
Yeah. She's only keeping you around, like he said, to basically, you're a backup plan, bro. Straight up. You need to move on. Yeah, I know, I do too. You need to move on.
You need to take your own advice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm done. I'm done.
People who live in glass houses, Jason. That's usually what we say.
It's people who live in glass houses sink ships. All right, anyway, move on and be a man.
What I would like to know is, what's the go with guys and girls being friends? Like, what goes, when you have a chick friend, are you just being friends with her, or are you, like, just being her friend for ulterior motives. How do I tell if these boys are genuinely my friend, or are they just hanging around hoping that something's going to develop?
But I'd say there's only two types of chicks that guys deal with: chicks they've had sex with and chicks they haven't had sex with yet.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
if they're talking to you, that's odds are. I'm not being sleazy. It's just a fact on Other Earthquake.
it's it's always been my theory that there's no such thing as a completely platonic relationship between men and women.
That's very caveman of you.
It is, but
true.
like in the beginning, the reason that you're talking to that person is because you're
wanna
attracted
sex
to
with
them.
And then you give up after a certain point. You just say, "Oh,
You give
she's
up?
not-" Huh?
Oh, is that what they call a restraining order?
Well, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. When you go out and you start hanging out with this dude, at first, like he said, you're attracted to him. You guys have similar qualities.
And if it's not you attracted to him, it's him attracted to you.
Exactly.
One person is attracted to the other. That's why you're talking.
And then, at the end of that, he finally figures out that you have no interest in him, or vice versa, and you just settle for being friends.
If you're questioning your relationship with your guy friends, then chances are they're trying to have sex with you.
Yeah, because
Yep.
that accent, man. I know where you come from. There, you all have it, but
Everybody, yeah.
But
all of these have it. But still,
we're ignorant Americans. We're not used to stuff like
yeah,
that.
that's crazy. That's really sexy, and
We don't
you're
go to the
cute
pub.
too.
Yeah, we do.
Call him. I think with your friends, if you're questioning it, then chances are you have reason to question it, and you just need to decide whether you want to subject yourself to that or not. But in my opinion, guys and girls really aren't meant to be friends. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but I mean, your guy friends are probably trying to hop on you. Thanks for sending your questions. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any more questions, we'd be happy to answer. We would. Bye.